Welcome back, sleepwalkers. Today we are continuing our deep dive into the cryptid world. And as I am hell-bent on showing you some cryptids that you've never even heard of, we're going to be looking at some creatures so rare that they barely even whisper through the folklore they come from. Everyone knows Bigfoot. Everyone adores Mothman. But these are the stories that really almost disappeared. Beasts that haunt the gap between memory and myth. 3 more cryptids, 3 rare nightmares nearly lost to time. Let's dig them up. Rare cryptid number 1, the Wolpertinger. Our first stop takes us to Bavaria, deep in the misty, spooky forests of southern Germany. Home to a creature that is too absurd to really exist, right? Until you see one, mounted on an old tavern wall. And it's called the Wolpertinger, or Wolpertinger, a stitched-together forest chimera of wings, antlers, and fangs. But don't laugh yet. This oddity has some very eerie truths. The first being that it is said to be a hybrid of several animals, usually a hare, pheasant, and a squirrel, and a deer, stitched together by nature's dark sense of humor, like a less adorable platypus. Folklore says that it is only visible to those pure of heart or the helplessly drunk. I can't logic that away, I'm sorry. That logic in my brain does not check out, but I'm not from Germany, so I'm not gonna push it. Hunters used to try to lure them out into the moonlight using the scent of young maidens. Oh no, why has my Sveta gone? Taxidermists in the 19th century that called Bavaria home made fake specimens that tourists swore were real. But beneath the comedy, the Wolpertinger is a relic, shift-shaping myth, possibly inspired by forest spirits meant to test your sanity at dusk. Half joke, half omen, the Wolpertinger reminds us how easily laughter turns to fear when something just wrong looks back at you. Cryptid number 2, the Ningen of Japan. Hi guys, Editing Cora here. Just a really quick correction. It is pronounced Ningen, not Ningen. I'm sorry, I'm super embarrassed, and let's get back to learning about some cryptids. Now we sink into the freezing waters of the Antarctic, where Japanese fishermen have claimed to have seen something vast and pale gliding beneath the ice. They called it the Ningen, human, for some unsettling reason, and I suppose it does look like one. First reported by Japanese whale researchers in the early 2000s, the Ningen is described as a massive humanoid shape, 50 feet long, with faces like ours. It's said to have limbs, a mouth, even fingers, and yet this creature moves with the slow grace of a whale. Allegedly, the Japanese government even classified some of the sightings. This, of course, fueled conspiracy theories, most of which being that the Ningen might be an undiscovered species of underwater people. So, a cover-up. Photographs do exist, as I will show you, but most of them are blurred. A pale shape in a dark sea. Some believe that the Ningen embodies nature's revenge, a ghost of humanity's own reflection, haunting us in the very waters we've poisoned. Now that's my kind of cryptid. Whether cryptid or conscience, the Ningen stares back at us from the deep. And we're the monsters it remembers. Rare cryptid number 3, the Adze of West Africa. Our final cryptid takes us to West Africa, to the Uwe people of Togo and Ghana. Here, the monster isn't found in the forest or the sea. It's in the very air around you. It's called the Adze, a vampire firefly that slips through windows and drains your soul while you sleep. So for anyone who's afraid of bugs out there, I don't think this one's for you. Some things to know about the Adze. In its natural form, it looks like an ordinary firefly. Harmless. Kinda beautiful. But when captured, it transforms into a human shape and attacks with supernatural strength. The Adze feeds not on blood, but on life force, particularly from children, often leaving them weak and feverish. And unfortunately, the victims were often accused of witchcraft, linking the Adze to the origins of African witch myths. And some say the only way to survive an Adze attack is to keep your home lit all night. This is because the darkness gives it power. And it's not the buzzing in your ear you should fear. It's what follows when the light goes out. So, there you have it. The Wolpertinger of Germany, a stitched spirit of the forest. The Ningen of Japan, a ghost beneath the ice. And the Adze of West Africa, the vampire that hums like a firefly. 3 immensely rare cryptids from 3 corners of the globe. But one question remains. Which one would you least like to meet tonight? And do you know of any forgotten creatures, cryptids, any folklore or myths that you think I should dig up next? Tell me in the comments. I'm always listening. Always listening. And lastly, if you want to support queer horror creators and the folklore that fuels this series, check out Coagulation X, The Veil, a nonprofit that works to amplify the voices of marginalized creators in music, art, and literature. Go to patreon.com/the Coagulation to donate and help keep us going. Or go to coagulation.org to order your book in ebook, paperback, hardcover, or audiobook. And thank you to our Patreon donors out there that keep the campfire lit and the monsters fed. As always, thank you so much for watching, and happy nightmares.